Often we speak too much, thinking that we need to fill the silence or explain ourselves in every situation. But when we speak less, our words carry more weight. People listen more closely to someone who chooses their words carefully. 2, don't take everything personally. It's easy to think that everyone's actions or words are directed at us, but the truth is, most people are wrapped up in their own lives. Not everything is about you, and most of the time, people are not thinking about you as much as you think they are. 3, when you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. The energy you put into focusing on difficulties only attracts more of them. But when you focus on possibilities, solutions, and opportunities, you create space for growth and success. Shift your focus and your world will change. 4, no matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggle changed your life for the better. Pain and hardship are difficult, but they often carry lessons that lead to personal growth. The struggle you face today may shape the person you become tomorrow, and in hindsight, you'll see how it was necessary for your evolution. 5, you meet people for a reason. Every person who enters your life plays a role, whether it's to change your life or for you to change theirs. Some relationships teach you, others challenge you, and some make you stronger. Every encounter is part of your journey. 6, never be afraid to try something new. Life becomes stagnant when you stay inside your comfort zone. Trying new things opens doors to experiences you never imagined, broadens your horizons, and brings you closer to discovering your true potential. 7, you will never truly know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. We often overlook the small, everyday moments. It's only when time has passed that we realize how important those moments were. Cherish the present, for it will one day be the past that you long for. 8, once you begin to take note of the things you're grateful for, you begin to lose sight of what you lack. Gratitude shifts your mindset. When you focus on what you have instead of what you don't, your world becomes brighter. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. 9, if you do not have control over your mouth, you do not have control over your future. Words are powerful. What you say can build or destroy relationships, open doors, or close them. Learning to speak wisely and with purpose can determine the direction your life takes. 10, life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what they think in it. Your mindset shapes your reality. If you focus on negativity and doubt, that's what life will reflect back to you. But if you adopt a positive, open-minded perspective, you'll find the opportunities and growth that you seek. 11, you only regret the chances you didn't take. In the end, it's the missed opportunities that haunt us the most. The chances you didn't take, the risks you didn't embrace, the things you didn't say, they become the things you wish you had done. Don't let fear stop you from living a life without regrets. In life, we often learn these lessons too late, after the opportunities to act have passed. But it's never too late to start living with these truths in mind. Embrace them now and watch how they change your life for the better. 11 things.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say, y'all, I can't hear. Y'all looking all stoic this morning. Hey. So good morning, everybody. Come off the microphone and open the microphone and say good morning, please.
Good morning.
Thank you, Sakura, Sarah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Rosie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing
Morning.
fantastic. Hey, Sean. All right. Oh. What's up, Stephanie? You made it today.
Yes, I made it today, Barry. I'm on the right link now. Thank you.
There you go. There you go. All right.
All right.
Okay. I see Ernest. Hey, Ernest is on. Hey, Ernest, if you're on this call, turn your camera on, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Still
Hey,
getting
Esther.
out of bed.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta get to sleep out your eyes. Was that you trying to say?
Yeah.
No worries. Oh, look at everybody, all the beautiful faces on here. Thank you once again for joining us on another incredible Saturday at the Eminent Estates Academy. I'd like to welcome you. My name is Coach Barry, along with the incomparable and the best person I know, Stacy. and the other best person I know, Jael Thomas. They're the founders of Eminent Estates. So thank you guys for showing up. And look, we got Esther in here. Esther looking fantastic this morning, right? Early in the morning. It's what, 8 o'clock in the morning in Tennessee.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Great to be here
Right.
with you.
All right. So I hope you guys got something out of that. I try to, when I open up, and Stephanie remembers when I used to do training in another place, that every time I would do a training, I would start out with a positive motivational video. And, they're out there all over, but I try to pick the ones I think will resonate with everybody, and they resonate with me as well. So I hope you guys got something out of that. Every day we live a life what should be with purpose, and our purpose is being directed by what was given to us from the Most High. So make sure you're actually out there doing what you're supposed to do and not what you think you should be doing. Ask some direction, sit down and just be quiet for a while and find out exactly what you're doing, and the talents that you have within you, or those things are what you really should be doing. So I tell Stacy all the time, when she goes places, she got that drip, because people gravitate to her. I'm telling you, she opened her mouth, start talking about money and funding and, things. It just, that's her purpose, right? And I love it. So here on the Saturday edition of the Eminent Estates Academy, we like to introduce new people. I see a couple of new faces on here. And I'm gonna take about 5 minutes. Just tell me who you are, what you do, and what you need. Okay, what you have to offer and what you need. So I'm going to start with Sean.
Which one? It's two Sean. It's two Sean.
It's what?
It's two Sean. You talking about me or the other one?
Oh, you. I'm sorry.
All right, cool.
Sean D.
Yeah. So my name is Sean, as you all know, or as you all can see. I specialize in credit repair business funding. So I help, different entrepreneurs get access to, 5 to 6 figures in funding without any documents. And I'm from the DMV area. I had met Jael and Miss Stacy Thomas at a networking event. I think it was Wednesday. So yeah, I had got connected with them and just wanted to join on the Zoom, network, connect with other, individuals.
Thank you, Sean. Good to see you, brother.
Likewise.
Right. All right. And also, guys, remember, when you're on these Zooms, it's okay to jump on the chat and introduce yourself to somebody. This is an opportunity for you to network as well. So don't be shy. Sean just gave out what he does. And if you need that, reach out to him. Hey, Sean, hey, this is so-and-so. Can we connect? All right. Let's see, who else do we have on here that's new? Other than, I know Ernest. And where did Rosie go?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, you turned your camera off, Rosie.
I'm sorry. It's still early in the morning, even though I'm awake, but I'm just doing errands. Okay, let me turn it on. Hi,
There
good
you
morning,
go.
everyone.
So,
Good
hey,
morning.
Rosie, introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are, what you do, and what we can do to help you.
Okay, so my name is Rosie Santiago. I am a New York realtor. I am a notary signing agent. I just transitioned into a full-time business, so I'm adding different niches as well. And I'm just looking to network and just grow together, basically.
Okay. Did you reach out to Christina?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
good.
so we'll connect this weekend, hopefully.
All right. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Let's see. We got Ernest Howard. Hey, Ernest, how you doing today, sir? He's still trying to wake up. There you go.
Hello.
Hey, Ernest, there you go. Hey, brother, tell everybody who you are, what you where you're at.
I'm Ernest Howard. I'm in the Tampa, Florida area, and I'm new to the real estate scene. And I met Barry at one of the Myron Golden's events, and so I'm just looking forward to learning and building.
Well, you left out one thing.
What's that?
What are you? What? I ain't gonna say it. Just go ahead and say it.
You mean being the real estate industry and financing
Being a Gator.
Being a Gator, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean, Ernest is new to being a Gator. He joined the Gator tribe, what, a couple of months ago?
About September.
Okay. Yeah.
Back in September.
So he's a Gator. So for all you guys who know what Gators are, if you don't know what Gators are, just reach out to Ernest in the chat. Let him tell you. Okay. All right. We have, let's see, who else is new? Sarah, you new? No, you're not new. Or are you? Nah.
Last week was my first time.
I thought so because I remember the name. We got Miss McKinney or Mr. McKinney. I don't know who that is. That says I'm new. Okay. Kiana.
Hey everybody. My name's Keena House. I'm at work, so I'm trying to talk kind of low. So if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. So I'm here basically because I met Jael and Stacy at an event on Wednesday, and I'm new to real estate, so I'm really just trying to absorb as much information as I can, make connections, meet new people, and learn as much about everything that I'm trying to do as possible.
Cool. All right. Thank you for joining in. So is there anybody else you guys see that's new on here? Help me out. No? Okay. All right. So today we got a couple of things that we want to talk about. Generally what we do on this call is we want to give to you, we pour out and give you information. We can give out information. We try to bring some education. I said the word try, nobody called me. See, listen, our objective is to give out information and educate and help grow your business with you. We're here to partner with you, right? We want to get many deals across the line with you and working with you as possible. And we also want things from you because a lot of you guys on here are experts in your field. Whether you're new or you've been in a while, you're going to be an expert. An expert always started out as a novice. So everybody's an expert in the field. We're calling it as they are. And one of the things we want to do is actually give you some information. So today I'm going to do a presentation on marketing. Okay. Marketing is one of those things that we think we know what it is, but we don't know what it is. So I'm going to share my presentation with you. I did a little presentation. I don't know if Stacy likes these presentations, so I do these things for her, right? I like making sure that I'm in her good graces on this one. So this presentation is about marketing, and this is the biggest marketing mistakes new real estate investors make, but it really speaks to everybody, whether you're new or you've been in the game, but you haven't done any marketing, you don't really know what it is, you think you know what it is. The biggest marketing mistakes for new real estate investors and how to avoid common pitfalls and build a strong marketing strategy, okay? So first thing got to know, what's the difference between marketing and promotion? Okay, we get those two terms, confused a lot. We intermingle them, but marketing is the strategy. It's like the big picture. It's like if you want to present somebody or give somebody the best pound cake that you could actually give them, and it's a recipe that was carried on from generation to generation, the way your grandmama used to do it. That thing was so good, you couldn't wait to get a piece. And then your mama took up the mantle, now it's you. So marketing is the overall or the actual product result. Promotion is the action or the short term or getting attention, throwing out posts on Facebook, having events, stuff like that. So like here, examples, marketing is the recipe and promotion is the spice or the things that go into the marketing. Okay. So the number one mistake is not having a clear target audience. You know, we tend to target everyone. You don't know what you want to do because you're out there just saying, hey, I do this, or hey, I do that. I'm going to draw this person, I'm going to draw that person. But the truth of the matter is you got to focus. You got to focus on one niche. Okay. You got to focus on, if I'm trying to get motivated sellers that are in pre-foreclosure, then I have to focus on pre-foreclosures. Okay. I need to target them. I need to direct my marketing campaigns towards that. If I'm looking for empty nesters or people who had their homes for a while, but they've been in it for a while, and you're looking to see if they're wanting to sell, they may need to be able to downsize or whatever. You need to market towards them. You need to target that. You don't need to be all over the place. Like 1 week you're marketing with multifamily, next week you're marketing with Section 8, next week you're marketing to co-living. Focus on what you're doing. Get a clear target audience. Number 2 is relying on one marketing strategy. So only using one method. If you're only using like direct mail, that's all you do. If you only do door knocking, that's all you do. If you only do cold calls and that's all you do, social media, one thing, you're not really gonna get what you're looking for if you're trying to build a business, if you're trying to scale. If you're trying to build and scale, then you have to diversify and mix the strategy. If you don't really want to scale, you just want to do one deal a year, then fine. Just, stick to that one thing. But if you're trying to build, you got to diversify. Okay. So use online and offline marketing together. Offline marketing is bandit signs. Okay. Door hangers, right? Knocking on people's doors, letting them know what you're doing, going to meetups, talking to people. Online marketing, of course, social media, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok, even TV commercials. There's real estate investors who do TV commercials. You can actually do a commercial really cheap now if you get to your local cable station. So those things are available to everybody. Number 3 is not tracking and optimizing results. And we kind of talked about this last week when we had Olu on from REI Unlocked. A lot of times we think we need to throw money for this app and this promotion and this challenge and this and that to try to get results. Well, if you're not tracking your cost per lead, if you're not tracking your response rate, if you're not tracking your conversion rate, you're just spending money blindly and you're losing money. You never get anywhere. Okay. So make sure you have a program or a process or a system in place, like a CRM, to actually track these things. Because if you're building a business, any business, real estate, if you want to build a car lot, or if you building a dry cleaners, you got to know what it costs for you to actually get customers to come to you and how you're going to attract them. You got to actually track those things. So make sure you got CRM in the real estate game. Okay. Inconsistent marketing efforts. We already know about that one. Marketing only when you need deals. Okay. I got to get this deal. I got to close this deal. I got to, do a wholesale deal by the end of the month. Or I got a wholesale deal. I need to go ahead and get it, sent out so I can get a cash buyer. You got to be consistent in marketing, whether it's you're looking for a buyer or you're looking for a seller. Okay. And again, systems, if you create a system that runs continuously, like a CRM, it's always out there working 24/7 using automation, it will increase your ability to grow your business. And also it'll free up your time. So you don't have to spend, every day trying to send out posts and, reading emails and all those things. This way you can free up time and direct your energies to what you do best. Okay. So that's number 4. And number 5 is focusing on deals and not credibility. Okay. This is a big one. You have to make sure that you are credible when you're out in the marketplace. And the best way to do that is through content. Some of us don't like get on YouTube. Some of us don't get on social media, but putting out content. It could be a newsletter that you could use as well. But content, testimonials, whenever you help someone, ask them, hey, do you mind doing a quick 10-minute or a 1-minute video with me about how I helped you? And you post that out there, okay, on social media or your website. One of the things that we have done at Eminent Estates is, and Jael did a fantastic job of redoing our website, is our client relation people, the people who are making calls for us, when they call somebody, they get that question, well, how do I know this is legit? You know, how do I know you're actually who you say you are? All they got to do is say, hey, go to our website and you'll see it. And it's got all their pictures on there. It's got everybody on there and all the things that Eminent Estates has done and what they have to offer. And that builds credibility. Okay. So position yourself as an expert in your market. Now, bonus tip, marketing versus promotion. Remember, marketing is the long-term game, like building, branding, trust, systems, all that. Promotion is the short-term push, like your ads, discounts, events, webinars, you know, go lives. You know, those are your short-term, those are your promotions. Smart investors do both. And when you do both of those in the combination, you'll see that your business will start to scale. And got some action items for you guys. If you want to be a better real estate marketer, number one, set up a marketing plan. Number two, automate your follow-ups. Okay, this is key. Make sure you automate. Learn how to do that. Track and optimize your campaigns and then be consistent. And once you stay consistent, you'll see yourself grow. It's just like compound interest. You know, every day you add a penny, you double it, it's going to be, before you know it, in 30 days or so, $1 million. And then here's a couple of resources that you guys can actually look at or get some books. The first one is The Millionaire Real Estate Investor by Gary Keller. And this one covers marketing, deal sourcing, and business strategy. Traction, which I have looked and read and also listened on audiobook by Gino Wickham, is pretty good. It helps you structure marketing systems for business growth. And then Magnet Marketing by Dan Kennedy focuses on direct response marketing, and it's great for real estate lead generation. Okay. So in a nutshell, guys, stop this share. Marketing is one of those key components that you have to have in your business in order to grow and to scale. You can't get around it if that's what you want to do. Now, if you're just in here, you're just playing around, you just want to get a deal every now and then, cool. You ain't got to worry about that. But if you're really serious about being a real estate investor and you want to grow, you got to take marketing and make it a part of your business, and you got to know how to do it right. And if you don't know how to do it, find people in your sphere who like doing marketing, right? Find your VA, find somebody who enjoys doing social media marketing and all that stuff, okay? I hope this helped you guys. Any questions, comments? Got your hand up, Jai? Go ahead.
This was phenomenal, Coach. I want to challenge everybody on this call to go type their name in Google. What comes up? Wow. When people work with you, what is the first thing they're going to do? They're going to go look you up, just like we look up every restaurant before we go and eat there. That's the day and age that we're in. So if you go to Google and nothing's popping up or adverse things are popping up, you better fix that, because you've just lost 50% of your business. Coach, if people don't have marketing plans and not promoting, you better start today. And if you need help, you guys need to raise your hands. You need to speak up. You need to comment, and you need to ask questions. This is basically 90% of your business.
No doubt. Cool. All right. Anybody else? Comments, questions?
Yeah, I'd like to know, Coach, what type of marketing strategy are people using for their business
That's a good question.
on this call?
What are you guys using?
What's your marketing strategy?
If you don't have one, don't be ashamed. Say, I don't have one.
Yeah, we can help you.
I'll go first. I'm sending out mailers. I do social media on every single platform. Also, cold calling, warm lead calling, my sphere of influence. And am I missing anything? Oh, and in-person events.
Oh,
And
yeah.
when you become a speaker at the events, then you can do one-to-many marketing and promotion. So that's the next thing that my mom and I do. Coach, call on them, Mom.
Yeah, remember, guys, we want this to be interactive. For those of you who don't know me, you'll learn me. I don't have a problem calling you out, okay? We are here to help you, to partner with you, to collaborate with you. If you're not letting us know what's going on in your business, we won't be able to help. And we're going to be very transparent and open with you. And did we start where we are now? Heck no. I don't like posting on social media, but I have to. And guess what? It's got us a lot of business and it's free unless we want to pay for an ad. So don't sleep on that and get out of your comfort zone. Jael and I have had to do that quite a bit to be able to scale our business. So we got one hand up. I better see some other ones or I'm going to call you out. Go ahead, T.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Right now, I market myself on our Facebook pages. I am in Gator, so I do market myself there where I'm, searching out people. I do a 30-30 challenge for myself where I reach out to newbies or individuals who have wins. I am a connector in our Gator community. So that's how I kind of do my marketing, let people know who I am and what I'm doing. Meetups, but I would like to do more social media. And I like to thank Coach for, pulling the doing this training today because I'm missing the mark. I'm like all over the place with my my targets and all of that. I try to focus on PMLs and PMPs and stuff like that. But I'm all over the place at times. So thank you, Coach. I do need to narrow that in, but I want to do more social media, but I don't know where to start.
Okay. We'll definitely help you, T. Also, can you explain a little bit more when you say you do your 30-30 so other people that may want to use that strategy is clear on what you do?
Yeah, it's very helpful. What I do every morning, I dedicate an hour from 9 to 10 every morning, and I go on our Facebook page and look and see if anybody has posted. Potentially, I look for people that posted a win. That way, I know that they are personally out there doing the damn thing, right? And then I hit that person 4 times and I like their win. And then I comment on their win. And then I go to their DM and I ask them, can I be their friend? And then I go into their DM and ask, so hey, how you doing? I'll introduce myself. And then say I'm a connector and I would love to chat with them. And then I go down into their post, which some posts have 50, 60, 70 comments. And I'll hit, that's my 30 right there for the day. I'll hit each one of those people that commented on their post I'll like their comment, and then I'll like what they said, and then I'll go to their DM, and then I'll ask them to be a friend, and then I'll comment in their DM. And I do 30 of these a day. Out of 30 a day, I might get maybe 10 people that will comment back to me and say, hey, Theresa, I would love to chat with you. Or they'll be like, so what are you actually doing? We'll have a conversation. And then if they say, I'd like to meet you, then I'll put my Calendly in. So through this, I've started probably about a year ago, and I have over 200 private money lenders. I have about 50 PMPs. I have about 30 wholesalers. So I'm building up my credibility. People know me out in the community.
Yeah.
And that's how my 30/30 works.
Love it, love it, love it. And I hope for those of you that feel that that's a strategy that you could utilize, you're not picking up the phone. She's dedicating 1 hour, which she's time blocking that. Some of you guys can do it in 30 minutes. Don't overthink it. Simplify it. That's why we're here to share so that you may hear something that resonates with you. Yes, Stephanie.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for this time, and thank you, Barry. That was an amazing presentation. I haven't been on here in a couple of weeks. I had the wrong link, so I'm happy to be back joining you. I kind of missed this. I really appreciate you guys. I'm being transparent. I think I said last time I was in there, I've been in my own way, and Barry knows my story. So I guess my question is, I have overwhelmed myself and I don't want to get there right now. So I'm wanting, if you could please share with me some advice. So right now, my strategy is driving for dollars and pre-foreclosure. So what advice can you share with me as far as, I mean, again, I guess in my mind, I'm thinking I need to learn one or two things and learn that well before moving on. And I am not a tech person at all. So the marketing, I know it's important. I hear you, but I'm not there yet. So if you could also please kind of guide me in baby steps, what I need to do as far as that. Thank you.
Jael, you want to go first? Go ahead.
Yes, I have a strategy for you. I want to first ask you, what's easier to convert, a warm lead or a cold lead?
Warm lead?
Yes. So people that already know, like, and trust you. How many people know what you're doing?
Not enough.
Okay, so everywhere I go and everybody I have a good conversation with, or even that I open up to have a conversation with, there's no coincidences. People's paths that you cross is so many people in the world. Most likely they need something that you have. So you can do the business card strategy. Hey, I'm at the gas station. Hey, I just went to a restaurant and tipped someone. I'm Stephanie. I help people out of difficult situations like foreclosure, inherited homes, and divorce. If you know anybody going through that, do not hesitate to call me. And also, I pay a referral fee of $1,000 or $500 if I close the deal. If you could do that 3-4 times a day, every single day, how many leads would you have? And then you haven't done anything tech-wise. All you've done is talk to someone, and then they met you in person and you build rapport. You have that warm smile. They're like, okay, I can send her a lead. Let's see what we can do here. So that's a great strategy, the business card strategy, and just talking to every person you meet and telling your friends and family. 5 sphere of influence calls a day, co-workers, people you bought your car from. The law of reciprocity. They want to do business with you too.
Wow, that's great. Thank you. Thank you.
Anybody else have one?
I do. And so since you're in, you still work at the CDC as of today, right?
Oh my goodness, yes, I do. And if I can just share, I'll be really brief. I'm just in a, I'm in a, well, I don't want to say I've had bad days. I've been having challenging days. I mean, if you all can, know what's going on the news. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm on a chopping block, but I could be riffed at any time. I mean, but I'm planning to retire next year. So yes, I do work with the CDC, and yeah, so it's just been challenging. My head has been on a swivel right now because I'm getting all kind of crazy emails. I don't know what's going to go on, but God is good. So I'm claiming that I'm going to keep my job. But yes, I'm still in Atlanta at the CDC.
Okay. So there's a lot of people in this day and age right now who are in situations where they may have already lost their job. You know them. And like Ja was saying, your friends, your family, if they know what you're doing, hand out the card. You can do that now. I know right now it's kind of, emotionally and it's stressful. However, if you just calm yourself, right, and understand that, okay, this season of my life is about to end. How can I help other people who are going through maybe the same situation, and maybe they not be as well off as you, or have things in place, but that they're going to have a situation coming up where they may not be able to afford their mortgage. They may need some help. Let them know, like she says, what you're doing. You have a whole. I've been to the CDC in Atlanta. I used to have to go in and do some telecommunication work, so I know how big it is. And you got people, so start letting people. That's easy, like she said, handing out the business cards. And when you're door knocking, if you're actually I'm not door knocking, but driving for dollars. If you're driving for dollars, specifically for pre-foreclosures, right? Not just driving in neighborhoods, but like there may be a cluster of them over here in Clayco, right? Or over here in Stockbridge, and you're going around, make you some door hangers as well. Okay? Put those out. You don't have to get online and do all that, but just make sure that they have a way to communicate or contact you. And somebody I told the other day, get yourself a landing page. If you got your domain name, go to GoDaddy, get your landing page. That's all you truly really need to start off with. Okay.
That's helpful. Thank you, Barry.
Yep.
I'm just going to tell you guys again to keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Do what works for you. If everything is not your cup of tea, just like for social media, when you get to a point where you can hire somebody else to do it or ask somebody in your family or another friend, that is so helpful to you. You don't have to do things that you don't really care about or not comfortable with.
Also, I want Miss Stephanie, push yourself. Say, today I'm going to pass out 2 cards. Just start somewhere and make yourself do it. And then the next thing you know, you won't leave anywhere without doing it.
Building a habit.
Okay, hold up, Coach. Let me call on somebody else, because these folks not talking. Oh, Angel Righty. Go ahead, girl.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, I'm a beginner. So I first want to ask about the business cards and the door knocker templates, because I'm an in-person person. I can talk to anybody at the CVS, the gas station.
Ooh, I love you, Angel. Let's hang out, girl.
Love it.
Do it.
Will do. Networking. Anyway, that's my thing.
Yes.
So I want to know if we can get a template for the door knocking, things to hang on the door, and the business cards. That's first.
Mm-hmm.
You said something about the landing page in the CRM system that you have already in place. Is there a way to create a landing page for that that'll go into the CRM system?
So our landing page is solely for us.
In the
right?
States.
Right. If you want to do your own, you can actually, like we talked about yesterday, you can get your own CRM with REI Unlock, and you can create a landing page from there. But if you go to GoDaddy and you create a domain name like angelagreen.com or angelahelps.com, whatever you want to create, you can get a landing page through them as well as a part of your account. Okay. And you can use that. So when somebody, you put out a sticker or a business card, it's got angelagreen.com, they click on it, it goes to the page, they can fill out the information, boom, it can come to your email. You don't have to have a total CRM. It can just come directly to your email. You got a lead. Okay.
And for the templates, you can go to Vistaprint and Canva for door hangers and business card templates. All you're doing is plugging in your picture and your information.
Yep.
And we can help you with that, Angel, if you need it. Well, not me specifically, but that'd be Jael and Barry, because that's not my lane.
I'm going to need that.
Okay.
I'm behind, so I'm going to need that like yesterday. And one other thing, the social media thing, which one, Facebook, Instagram, they're actually the same, and you can put one, post something on Facebook and it'll go to Instagram. So when we're starting this new social media page, and I'm not a real estate agent, I'm new. So how do I put that together? If there's anybody on here that can walk me through, I ain't no social media person at all. So I would like to have that, because that credibility now, with everybody screaming the word scam, is very important at this particular point. And I know we do have the website, so I remember that's a great thing for social media, but I don't know if we can utilize that for our own social media for this purpose. Is that possible? Like have a link to the website so they can see my picture on there?
Yeah. So keep it simple, right? I'm gonna take the page from Myron Golden. That's my mentor, right? He says a lot of people overthink it. Like Stacy says, keep it simple. Do you have a Facebook page already?
Yes.
Start posting. Get up there on there, make a post, do a video. Hey, my name is Angela Green. You know what? I was out here walking around and I've been thinking, hey, there's a lot of people going through a similar situation as me, but I have the ability to help you. If you want to know how I can get you out of this or help you with this situation, I'm not going to put out the situation. You put that out. Reach out to me and just keep it simple. That's how you start building credibility, right? I can tell you for me, and when I first got in Eminent, Jael was on me, you need to get a channel, boy. You need to get all this, that. And so I did it, but one of the key things I did do was stay consistent. And I ain't gonna lie, bruh don't like it. I mean, I can do it. I have the ability. You see, I can talk on camera, but it's just something that it seems like there's a block right there. So I have to get through that because I know I have a lot to offer people. I just have to get out of my own way and be consistent about it.
Yeah.
Okay. And with you, it's the same thing. Don't overthink it. Keep it simple and just start.
And also,
I really just want to copycat somebody else's
that's
stuff.
all I was getting ready to say, girl. Rinse and repeat. Just stop it. Just stop it. I'll take somebody something somebody said and put my own little twist on it. Because I was like, oh, I like that, and just throw something else in it. Do not overthink it. And for those of you that love Chat GPT, throw something in there that you want to post or help it tweak it or whatever. I'm telling you guys, the things that you see people posting is Chat GPT.
I don't create
somebody else doing that. I mean, or they're just pulling something from somebody else's book, from somebody else's page, from somebody else's website, and putting it on there because you don't have the same followers that somebody else may have. I'm telling you guys the little things that I've had to do because I don't like posting on social media. But I'm going to do it because I know what the end result is. Okay? We need money in our bank accounts and we need to help a lot of people.
Okay, may I ask one thing? In that group chat, can somebody put a picture of what a door mailer looks like in the front and the back of their business card? Because we're going to Staples today.
It's not playing. If we can get it in there, we will.
Sakura.
Thank you so much.
We got you. Thank you.
I want to piggyback off of kind of what you guys said because I'm guilty of consistency has been a thing for me, and that's
you knew I
something
was
I've
going
been
to call your
working
name,
on.
Sakura. You know I was going to call your name, so I'm glad you
Oh,
raised
yeah,
it.
I know. I wanted to give, other people a chance to talk first. I already knew you were coming for me. And I'm learning, like, when you change your mindset from looking at it as like bothering somebody or, saying, I want to help, who can I help today? And just consistently showing up. You got to, be there to show up. For things to get to you, you have to be there. So I'm working on consistency and getting out my comfort zone. I'm learning the life that I want doesn't live in my comfort zone, right? Because I get along with people, but I'm more in person. I'm not really with the camera thing. So I'm kind of learning to brand myself. And that's something that's not normal for me. So, but there is money in it. Like you said, we need money in our bank accounts. And that's the only way to get yourself out there is to get out your comfort zone, let somebody know what you do, and really put yourself out there. So
very well said. Thank you so much, Sakura. And I'm going to tell you guys over and over again, consistency will be the biggest roadblock for a lot of us. Being consistent, staying consistent. And Pace talks about that all the time. But it's the difference between where the people take it to the finish line and the ones that don't.
Right. Sean?
So I go about marketing in different ways. So mainly for me, I target, people in specific businesses that, because I specialize in credit repair, so I target people in specific businesses that, come across people who need credit repair, because at the end of the day, I'm very big on, making an impact. So I want to get in front of audiences that I can't get in front of. So for example, let's say I come across some mentor, mentor charge high ticket products. And let's say I'm active on social media, so I do a lot of outreach into those, higher populated people on social media, which has a lot of traction to their page. So let's say they charge a mentorship for example, let's say $10,000. Not everybody just has $10,000 sitting around, to come out of pocket and invest in themselves. So that's when, that mentor will refer them to me, and, I would, repair their credit, fix their credit and get them funded. So now that they have some capital to invest in themselves and in their mentor after that. So, that's one way I go about marketing is referrals. And then another way I go about is ads on Facebook ads, meta ads, I should say. And on top of that, that's more so I should say automated, because I have, like you guys said earlier, I have a system called Go High Level on the back end. So I'll say the marketing part with ads is more so hands off, and those are really my two main ways about marketing. And I also could say word of mouth. I always speak to people, throughout the day, everywhere I go, because at the end of the day, we come across a lot of people, and, you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I try to talk to as much people as I can in person, to build that trust as well. When you're talking to somebody in person, you're building trust with them. And then, at the end of the day, I can say with social media is major, because a lot of people come to my page nowadays and it just sells itself. So
Yes.
something major.
Sean, I really like number one, targeting strategic referral partners. He targets business that don't offer the service that he can provide that can bring a value add to their business. That's huge, y'all.
Yeah.
So for us, probate attorneys, divorce attorneys, these are people that can bring you 10 to 20 leads a year, and it also benefits their business. So it's a win-win-win-win-win. Great feedback, Sean.
Yes.
Thank you.
Love that. Thank you.
All right,
Gregory. Yeah, thank you. Gregory, can you introduce yourself as well? I know you joined a little later.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Greg Whitmire. I'm the COO for Over the Net Capital. I'm a private money lender and hard money broker. And I want to thank Jael and Stacy for inviting me to this session. This has really been powerful. And, the power, they're living the examples of what they're sharing, because just as a result of the social event we both wound up attending last Wednesday, they invited me. So they grew this Zoom by one. Well, actually by two, because Sean did two.
And Keena, three.
And, okay. Yeah. So, again, just, effective word of mouth, and here we are. But specifically to the question about average. Oh, I know what I want to say. One more thing before I got there. It's amazing how many similar personality types we have as business people, in that, so many of us getting on here and talking about how shy we are. And I am too, I mean, I'll talk your ear off about stuff, but at the same token, I'm by nature, I'm very shy, very reserved. And so when it comes to social media, and there's some hesitancy there with opening up. But I was able to leverage opening up behind my business page. So, whereas I didn't want to tell everybody where I was having dinner, and where I was playing tennis or whatever, all the little minutia that drives me crazy about, on social media. Like, why did somebody say that? But anyways, but behind my business page, it's my business talking to you. It's my business interfacing. It's my business up front, engaging with other groups or individuals within other groups about how, what the solutions that I can provide. So that gives me a layer, where I'm more comfortable. And then plus I'm able to leverage a VA who does a phenomenal job, way better job than I could in engagement on that platform, and it's growing the engagement. But specifically to the advertising, so at the base of it, I follow a simple strategy. It's called 50, the rule of 52, whereby I do 25 cold calls a week, 25 mailers, and then attend two social events.
Oh.
and then rinse and repeat. Now as time has grown, I've factored in paid advertising, email blasts, but at the core of it, I just kind of stick to that rule of 52, and it's easy for me to track. You guys were talking about the importance of being able to track your activity. So, I just keep a little sheet, and I make my 25 calls or 5 calls a day, or it doesn't always equal out to just that, but still just tick, 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 done, 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 and kind of keep it moving. And and it's a work in progress. We're all out here trying to grow together and support one another. And again, I appreciate you inviting me on the call.
Thank you so much, sir. Listen, you guys have a lot of nuggets. You should be taking copious notes, especially for the newbies, because it's so many strategies that you were given today that you can implement that works for you. Gregory, make sure you put your contact information in the chat for us, please.
Okay.
Just by connecting with Gregory from our meetup, again, in-person meetups that I love, we have people that have certain deals going on, and we're going to connect them with Gregory. This is how, collaboration happens, being able to connect people together and creating a win-win for everybody.
Oh, all right.
Who's next? Anybody miss?
Well, we got to move on.
Okay.
We
Okay,
try to keep this down to an hour. We're almost at that point where we have to.
Dang, coach.
Hey, you the one.
You so strict sometimes.
You
I
set
think
the
Rosie
rules.
was gonna say something. She put her camera on.
Okay, well, go ahead, Rosie.
Thank you.
I'll make it brief. Hi, everyone. So I actually have a landing page. I'm just piggybacking. I keep hearing consistency. My setback is because I am aiming to be a serial entrepreneur, so my hand is in different pots. But I find that AI has helped me automate a lot of my projects, so that's a big thing for me. And I'm just beginning, so I'm just networking because I also am very reserved. But I'm learning to come out of my comfort zone and just pitch my business more, like offer my services more.
Kudos to you, Rosie. For all you introverted folks, kudos, kudos, kudos for getting out your comfort zone. And please call me because I'm extroverted. I will work with you. Stop laughing, Sakura. I will help you. Stop laughing, T. It's not funny. I mean it. And that might also, not only is my personality, but working in corporate for 32 years, and being in a senior executive position, I couldn't be introverted with the people that I was dealing with and the challenges that we have. Remember, I managed the whole federal government account for telecommunications. So if you're introverted and you need to work on that and get out of your comfort zone, I will help you for sure.
Thank you.
I'm about to sign up for that too.
Yeah.
I'm introvert. All day. Anyway, thank you guys for getting on the call. And real quick, just wanted to make sure that everybody knows how to submit a lead. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna go through this. If you have a lead or you are working with somebody and you need to submit it to us, because we're here to help you get that over the finish line if it's possible. There is a link that you have to click on. And I was gonna put my other link in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop this link in there. Copy. And I was behind on my game here because I was putting something else in there. Come on, Barry. So if you click on that link, and it takes you to our website, okay? And it's gonna take you to this page right here. And when it comes up, it's gonna see transforming lives through real estate. You click on the button right here, and it's going to take you to this form or it's called lead submission form. You want to fill it out as much as possible, really with everything that we ask for. Okay. Get that in there. And what that does, and you click on the submit button and it actually goes to our CRM and we actually see it. Now, when we talk about leads, we want to make sure that a lead is somebody that you've already talked to, whether it be a property owner or an agent, and they're expressing interest on, yes, I want to work with you, or yes, I want to sell. Okay. Complete the form out. If you can add photos or anything like that, please do, but that's not necessary. If it's under contract, please add a copy of the signed contract so we can see it, make sure everything is, up and up. If it's not under contract and you wish for us to help you, then you're going to have to introduce us to the property owner or the agent so we can interact with them so they know that we're partnering with you. And if it doesn't make any sense or doesn't meet our criteria, or if it just, look, we can't renegotiate this thing, what we can do is we can put that lead in our CRM, put it on their follow-up system. And so at some point in time, if the property owner or the agent says, okay, we're ready to do business on the follow-up, then it'll notify you as well. And so that way we can re-engage and make sure that everybody who has something to do with this lead is on getting taken care of. But before you can get that part, you have to become a JV partner with us. Okay. And so can somebody throw the link in for the JV partner, or you already did that in the side chat?
It's also on the website now, right, Jai?
Yep. You can go to the partner with us page, Coach.
Okay. Let me go back over here. So partner with us.
That's it right there.
There you go. So on our website, everything is there. So you click on this link, become a JV partner with us. That way you're in our system. That way we can actually do deals together and get stuff done. Okay.
If you scroll down a little bit, all the other links are for people who want to lend with us. So if you want to be our private money lender and you want to share your lend box, it's not going to show because you only can see one side of the screen. It's a pop-up. But when you click it, a pop-up will come up and you're able to lend on our commercial real estate deals if you want, like these. These are apartments we own. Or you can lend on our single family deals where we do co-living. If Coach scrolls down just a little bit more. So these are some of our midterm rentals. We have a few that are not on the website, but this is what we specialize in. So you can come in as a private partner and even lend on some flips too, because we have some flip partners as well.
All right. So eminentestates.net is going to be the location for everything. All right.
For the team members too, if you wanted to. So y'all are talking to.
Yeah, we got all the team members on there too. So like to say thank you guys once again for another great Saturday at the Academy. Our goal is to make sure that we pour into you and create a good partnership so that we all can grow together. Just remember this: if you serve people, you give people, you solve problems, the money comes. So don't focus on the money, focus on who you should be. Be that person, be the one that's going to be the expert in whatever it is you do, and stay focused on what you're you're good at doing. Don't try to go all over the place. All right.
Excuse me, Coach.
One last question.
One more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Angel has a question.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this. This was very impactful. I appreciate everyone here. I just want to say something that I probably should have said on the last one. Right now, with the young lady from the CDC, God bless your heart. God is so good. And I would just ask everyone to think about doing wellness checks on your family, your friends, your coworkers. People need a lot of support, not just based upon business, but like mentally and emotionally support right now. Whether or not they've been impacted or not, somebody they know or they have the fear of what's going on and they're right now. So doing a wellness check is so necessary right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
so much for saying that. I was going to say, guys, make sure if you're getting value from this call that you invite other people. And the more people we help, the more we'll be blessed. If you feel like you need a little more in terms of what you want to focus on, your particular niche, marketing, whatever it may be, you can consult with us. We'll do one-on-ones and help you in that aspect. Also, definitely help you close your deals, analyze them, comp them, whatever you need. We also have people that are cold calling for us. If you want to learn how to do that, we encourage you to reach out to us. And we also are teaching people how to use possibly money to invest in the deals. I became a private money lender because people taught me how to do that. But piggying back off what Angel said, we have already talked to a lot of people that have already lost their jobs. This is a great opportunity for you all to reach out to them and help them and love on them. They have no idea what the future may hold. And that's just not about, finding another job, keeping their house or their finances. They have to figure some things out. And I will say, for those of you that are in the real estate space and you've lost what a perfect opportunity now to unite with like-minded individuals that's going to make sure that you win. So, Stephanie, we're going to just definitely put our arms around you. If it happens, just know that we got your back. We've already talked to people and it's happened to them. But then you say, thank you, God, I have this opportunity here and this group of people that are united with me. And we talked about mindset at one of our first Zooms, you guys. And I'm telling you right now, surround yourself with people that have the mindset that you have.
Man.
It makes a complete difference in your life, in your business, in the things that you want to accomplish. So again, I want to thank everybody for your time. We don't take it for granted. We appreciate it. We want to grow this Zoom and this team and this group to help as many people as we possibly can. We can't do it unless you guys give us your feedback, you interact with us, tell us what you need, and we're going to make sure that we deliver for you because we have a very big why. Again, we're building family legacy here. And a lot of us on this call, we wasn't born with a silver spoon in our mouth, but we can sure create that for our future generations. Be the difference, make the difference. And we can't do that without you guys. So thanks again. Have a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Amen. Bye,
We
guys.
need money in that bank account. Let's go.